Happy Monday, all my paranormal friends. Typically, I would be doing a GA recap Monday, but this week, sadly, everybody shed a tear. There was no new Ghost Adventures, even though the Travel Channel wonkied and said that there was a new episode of Ghost Adventures, when really it was just 2 locations from the Halloween special broken down into its own episode. So everybody was confused, everybody was wonky-jawed, everybody was all up in arms because they thought there was a new Ghost Adventures, and there wasn't. And there's not going to be a new Ghost Adventures until February 21st. Now, with that being said, and with that off of my chest, I needs to go on a little rant. Okay, so today, instead of GA Recap Monday, it's more like GA Rant Monday. So, as we all know, Nick recently did his Bobby Mackey VIP tour thingy that cost like $1 bajillion to go. Which is the first part of my rant. First of all, if you want people to come see you at a place that is that dangerous and that's crazy, you better make that shit next to free. I understand you need to make money, but I think you're probably doing okay for yourself. So don't charge people like $400 to go see your face in a location that could kill them. Just saying. Secondly, I distinctly remember a time when you were terrified of that place. Didn't want to go, didn't want anything to do with it, put you and your family through all this crap, followed you home, did all this stuff to you, wasn't going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. And then today, I get on Facebook and see a video clip from him saying, oh, I love this location. I love this place. It's got such good evidence. Yeah, it's true. It does. It's going to haunt the crap out of you every single time. You are such a hypocrite. Now, I understand that some people are like massive Nick Groff fans, and I am not knocking you or telling you to not be. I'm just personally saying I lost a little bit of respect for him today because he is being hypocritical. He's going back on what he said he's going to do. He's not keeping his word on anything. You know, Zach was confronted with it the other day about going back to Bobby Mackey's, and he simply said, no reason to go back. It's done. I have no desire. It's fine. And that's what he said. He's always said that. He stuck to that. He's been there twice. He's done an event there. Or he's investigated twice and he's done an event there and he's done. He has no further business with that place. And Nick was right there with him. And then he left the show and now all of a sudden he's charging people all this money to go on this tour of this insanely haunted and, in my opinion, very dangerous place. And let's face it, people paid the money not to go to Bobby Mackey's. People paid the money to go see Nick, which in all reality, he's not worth it. Would I pay $400 to see Zach? Sure. But why? Zach is a good, honest person. And I believe that Nick is making some, I don't want to say shady, different choices. And for whatever reason he left Ghost Adventures, I don't care. I could care less. And I was fine with the whole departure thing. I was fine. Go do your own thing. Be with your family. Run a business. Do whatever you want to do. Investigate by yourself. But today, after seeing that video about how he loves this location and how he is always, happy to be, one thing I cannot stand is negativity and hypocrites. And yes, I know I'm being negative because I'm on a rant. But I'm not going to call him names. I'm not going to call him what I want to say. He's being hypocritical and condescending. He's going back on his word. And I cannot stand that in anybody. I don't care who you are. If you think that you are better than anybody else, you are gone from my life like that. I don't do drama. I don't do bullies. I don't do negativity. And he is ensuing a riot, in my opinion. Because there's a bunch of Ghost Adventures fans who eventually this video will get to and may or may not feel the same way I do. But if anybody remembers what he said about that place. I mean, I remember them all sitting in a car and sending Billy in to like pay their respects when Carl died because they wouldn't even go in the building. And now he's doing a VIP tour there. Again, speechless. Never speechless about anything. This one, because I don't want to say what I'm thinking. Because I have more respect for myself and for this group and for everybody else involved in that. But I just had to go on that little rant because when I seen that today, I about blew my gasket. I was like, you are such a liar. You are such a hypocrite. And when people confront him, he's like, I had to face my fear. I had to go back. No place is worth putting your wife and your 2 children and yourself in danger. It's not worth it. I don't care if you want to face your fear. Stand outside in front of the building and scream at it. That would be facing your fear. Don't go into the building. And I really wouldn't even stand on the land and scream at it. I'd be like across the railroad tracks, like by the trees, going, hey, building over there. There's no way I'd be back up in that crazy house messing with that place. It's evil. It's demonic. It's dark. It's scary. And it just goes to show how very little respect that he may have for those 2 guys. Because here Zach got scratched, had to have an exorcism performed on him because of that place. But yet he's his friend. And Aaron was brought to tears at an event after it came after him and his recently divorced status, I guess I should say. Because I hate the word fail at marriage, because I just hate that. That's sad. But his recent divorce, and it brought him to tears, and it brought Zach to an exorcism. And you're going to go back in there. But those are people that you apparently care about and have respect for. And then you go and do this. You don't know what that's going to do to you or your kids or your wife or even them. Because the spirits don't play. They remember all of that mess. And so it irritated me, and I wanted to do a video because I felt out of whack not doing a video, and I really had no idea what I was going to do, and I had teased you guys yesterday about maybe doing a little something, and I promised originally it was going to be a lot more entertaining than this, but I had to go on a rant. And so I want to know your opinion about this, because if I'm the only one in this boat, that's fine, but I just don't like hypocrites, and I feel that that's what he did. And he went back on his word, and he went back for money, and I think he went back for fame, and that makes me sick. Because he didn't go back to try to get answers. He didn't go back to face his fear. He went back to make money. And that makes me sad. And I have just lost a little bit more respect for him today. And I didn't think that was possible. Because I'm a huge GAC fan, and I respected the fact that he left and wanted to do his own thing, and now I realize his own thing was to be a fame hog. And it breaks my heart a little bit. And so I just want to know your all opinion on that. You can put it in the comments below or message me on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. And just give me your opinion and let me... Thanks for letting me rant. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to drown myself in chocolate and candy and ice cream and watch Ghost Adventures and just have a day. And I will be back for GAQA Tuesday tomorrow, and hopefully this is the last time. As you can see, like, it's a little different. I rearranged my bed, and so I'm kind of like tucked in a corner now, but big things are coming. I'm getting ready to move myself to my garage I will have an official, like, studio. My husband is awesome and is going to build me, like, this little studio. I may have, like, a little desk, and I just got a lot of good things coming. I'm getting a new MacBook, which is going to have green screen software on it. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with that, and new backgrounds and new trailers and new videos. And I'm just so excited. And then my neighbor and I are getting ready to do a weekly kind of like Saturday Night Live show, but it's going to be The Real Moms of Como. And it's kind of going to be my other side, and all of you that are subscribed to my channel can see that I won't post those videos on this page unless they're paranormal related or have a paranormal segment in them, because I respect that, and I know that this is just Ghost Adventures related, and that's another endeavor. But since you guys are all of my family and my friends, I want to share that with you so that you do get a chance to see it. And if you want the link, I will always, of course, message it to you. And so I will see you tomorrow. If you haven't got your question in for GAQA Tuesday, go ahead and submit that to me anytime today, and I will get that in for you. And hopefully this will be one of the last videos where you see my lovely bed and not my brand new studio. So I will see you guys soon. Thanks for letting me rant. Much love. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.